Perhaps the most vexing question we can ask is why? Why do things exist? Why do I exist? And why do things happen to me? And it is particularly true in suffering, for then it becomes haunting. Then it encourages a deeper search for meaning. In this series, we will examine all aspects of the self and getting in touch with the higher in ourselves. Shaykh Fadhlalla, perhaps we can start with some concepts. What am I?
Essentially, you are what you make yourself. You are a product of your mind, you are a product of your past, and you are a product of your aspirations and desires. You are a mixture of the lower and the higher self. You are a complete composite of body, mind, intellect, and light, which we call soul or spirit, which activates all of these multifaceted, if you like, layers of consciousness. You are all of this. And each moment in life, you experience the outer world through your senses according to the level and the lens through which you are looking at this world. If you're looking at the physical part, then your focus is on the interaction and the harmony between the different facets of the physicality that you have. If you look at the meaning in yourself, then it is to do with that. If you're constantly relating what you experience with that which you have had in you from the past in order to make sense out of it. So you are a creature who constantly wants to make sense out of what impinges upon it through the eyes and the ears and the senses. We are all caught in this state of trying to balance, trying to bring equilibrium, trying to relate so that you maintain an ongoingness. We all move according to a certain hierarchy of needs. We want to maintain safety, security, well-beingness, health, and so on and so forth, until such time you want to maintain an inner equanimity of joy that is basically what is calling all the time from within ourselves. So we are all seekers of bliss. We are all seekers of the infinite, of the absolute. But we have to deal with the relative also. Because if you deny the relative, then you will be denied of the subtler. Because these levels of consciousnesses go as spheres within spheres within spheres. So you are what you make of yourself. If you say, I am this role and that role, then for that moment or for that period, you are that. If you focus into the higher within you of pure consciousness, then you are beyond the zone of limitations of mind, intellect, reasoning, and all of the other things which makes this life go on and on.
Most of us would try and find meaning in the material things themselves. Surely that is where people would focus on.
We are all looking for the ultimate qualities of power, wealth, longevity, permanency, the all-hearing capability, and all of the other desirables. But we start with the gross and the material side of existence and the limited side of existence, because that is what we are familiar with to begin with. So I want power within a field where power will be limited or its duration is limited. So it's my kindergarten. So this world and my worldly activities and the reasoning, if you like, and the interactiveness of it is a starting point that draws me towards the essence and the source of all power, all wealth, and all abilities, all capabilities, all knowledges, all of the other desirables that we all aspire for.
But many would see that as their reality, Shaykh.
Well, it is real, but it is transient reality. It won't last. You know, those who love beauty, you try constantly to maintain beauty, which is not maintainable in that particular fashion. So you seek beauty in beautiful objects, but in reality you are caught by the love of beauty itself, not a beautiful thing. So it is a good start, but soon we get frustrated, disappointed, and depressed, and that is a key to, if you like, an awakening, that this zone is not meant for a constant, permanent realization of perfect beauty. As soon as you have the most beautiful flower, it starts wilting and recycling.